Welcome everyone. Thanks a lot for staying with us. You're watching Plain Speak with me, Shivani Gupta. The election festival has begun. After a high-octane campaign blitz in battleground states, the mammoth 7-phase exercise started with first phase of polls in 102 seats across 21 states today. Now, BJP is pitching the 2024 battle as a milestone to 2047, mind you, while the opposition has led the battle cry for democracy's survival. In big rallies ahead of Phase 1, the BJP, led by its star campaigners, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah, roared 400 par, predicting that BJP alone will cross 370. A steep rise, mind you, from the party's score of 2019. In the last election, the NDA won 353, up by 5% from 2014, and the BJP won 303 alone. Now, the India bloc, which mostly made headlines over its disarray in the run-up to elections, especially with the defection of Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar and breakup of Congress and Trinamool Congress in West Bengal, has been somehow standing together following setbacks over scam arrests recently as well, mind you. In North and West India, the BJP is looking to consolidate even more from last time around, and this is where some opposition parties have been seen as weak. But no such worries for the larger opposition bloc in south of India, particularly Tamil Nadu in Phase 1. BJP is the outsider, hoping to make inroads in Tamil Nadu, riding on the Sanatan pitch, while DMK and even AIADMK are giving it a tough fight. In fact, whether it is even a contest or it was a contest at all will be known on June 4 now. Given the amount of gains either side, the NDA and the India alliance can make in the first phase alone, this phase, the largest of the 7, could be key. Does it hold the key for the mega election battle itself? We'll take that question to our guests in just a bit. First up, I want to show you the latest voter turnout numbers till 5 p.m. in key states and constituencies that went to polls today. Let's see the difference also, if any, that is emerging from 2019 pattern, because some anticipated that it would be difficult for voters to come out because of the heat factor plus complacency. The election has been a little bit thanda than usual. So look at this. This is Chennai Central, one of the key constituencies in Tamil Nadu. 46.35% at 5 p.m. so far. In 2019, one of those notorious constituencies that had a polling percentage of just 59%. So will it cross that this time around or not? Remains to be seen. Chennai North, another big battle in the heart of the Chennai city. Voting turnout 48.4 compared to 64 in 2019. Chennai South, the voter turnout 47.6 compared to 57. This one is looking a little bit healthier and possibly will cross the 2019 mark, because polling officially ends at 6 p.m. but those who have made it to the polling stations will be allowed to cast their vote. Coimbatore, the big one. This is where the BJP's challenger K. Annamalai is fighting from. 58.6 already at 5 p.m. 63.9 last time around. So it's just about 5 percentage points short. So what would it indicate if there's a high voter turnout in Coimbatore? In Dharmapuri, another seat that the BJP or the alliance will eye, voting recorded 50.9% compared to 82, lagging behind a little bit this one. Let's talk about West Bengal, another key state. Alipurduar has recorded 75.5% compared to 83.7 in 2019. Healthy percentages coming out till 5 p.m. this time. Jalpaiguri 79.3 compared to 86.5 in 2019. In Cooch Behar, despite the fact that this is one of those violence-prone seats, this time violence has been less than earlier. 77.7% recorded till 5 p.m. compared to 84% last time around. I also want to focus on a couple of key seats as far as Uttar Pradesh is concerned. Muzaffarnagar being one of them. 54.9% at 5 p.m. 68 last time around. Let's see if it catches up. And Pilibhit, where there is no Gandhi factor, the other Gandhis factor this time around. 60% polling already in Pilibhit. And 67.4 was the last time around. So, the new challenger from BJP, Jitin Prasad, is this going to help him, or could this be for the other contender? Now, why is this phase so crucial? Let's break that down for you. As I mentioned, largest of the 7 phases, 102 seats in this phase alone. Voting taking place across the length and breadth of the country, 21 states and UTs, 1,625 candidates in fray today. 11 union ministers have thrown their hat in the ring as far as the first phase is concerned. Now, this will be a ballot of sorts as far as the new alliances are concerned. This is the kickstart, right? So, this is where we're going to know whether the alliances are clicking or not, whether the public is voting for what the larger India bloc represents, because they will be at test in many of these states out of the 21 that are going to polls today. This is also effectively the start of the NDA's or the BJP's 400 Par mission. If they don't do very well as far as this phase is concerned, that will put paid to their hopes of a 400 Par target. BJP, remember, is defending just 39 out of these 102 seats. So actually there is scope for improvement here. This was one of their worst phases last time around. But 39 of those 102 seats are actually coming from the single phase poll state of Tamil Nadu, where they won 0. So can they make up a little bit in that state, or will they have to make up in other areas? Will Prime Minister's southern push have an impact on Tamil Nadu voters? This phase will decide that and give us the answer to that all-important question that we've been asking for the last 6 months or so. There are also 15 northeast seats that are polling today. And of course, the BJP can hope to consolidate a little bit here. We'll wait and see whether the other parties are able to give them a contest, including the Congress party. Speaking of the Congress party, the direct BJP versus Congress fight is there in 12 of those 25 Rajasthan seats. One of them actually went to the Congress last time around. Out of these, BJP is of course hoping for a clean sweep. I also want to focus on Tamil Nadu. We will talk extensively about that state. I want to begin by just charting the vote share pattern in Tamil Nadu over last so many years. Now, from 2004 Lok Sabha till now, including the state elections in between, you can see that we're bringing you that graph. Let's talk about the DMK, for example. Now, the DMK has steadily increased its vote share from 2016 state elections onwards. They had swept, mind you, both the last 2019 Lok Sabha elections and the last 2021 state elections. Talking about the AIA DMK, it peaked somewhere between 2011 and 2014, 2014 being the Lok Sabha polls, but overall has hovered around 30% of its vote share, which it continues to cling on. Now, BJP, interestingly, their best came as per vote share in 2004 Lok Sabha, an election they lost nationally. 2014, they came roughly the same mark, but they have gone down since then, even in 2019. So can they truly touch that double figure vote share mark that the BJP has been talking about? If they do, it is going to be an unprecedented type performance. Take a look at some of the, particularly the Tamil Nadu state voter turnout in comparison to 2019 and 2014, because this is the state we're watching out for extremely closely. So I'm just breaking down the overall state polling numbers. 73.68 in 2014 Lok Sabha, went down to 71.8 in 2019, and 2024, right now it's 62. So it's about 10 percentage points lower than last time around. This is the number till 5 p.m. Generally, people are able to cast their vote up till 7 p.m. Whoever has made it to the polling booth will be allowed. It's hot days, so generally people come in the afternoon. Are they going to be able to breach that figure of at least 73.68 from 2014 remains to be seen. And more important is the question, if they are able to do so, what does it say? Who does that benefit? With that, the big question we're asking is simply this: is this phase not holding all the cards, the key to the 2024 battle?
सारे सीटें आएगा 14 में 14
लगभग सभी सीटों पे कांग्रेस पार्टी को बहुमत मिलेगा। 10 साल से बीजेपी सरकार दिल्ली में है, राजस्थान के लिए कुछ उन्होंने खास किया नहीं।
hoping for a big margin victory.
People of Tamil Nadu will give a resounding mandate to Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
They're not connected yet. So these visits are all, stage managing events. That's all. भी प्रयास कर ले, जितना भी गुंडागर्दी कर ले, जनता जनार्दन इसका प्रतिवाद करेगा।
প্রমাণিতের দল তারা যে অভিযোগ তারাই যে এখানে উৎস।
Let's go across to our guest joining us, RP Singh, National Spokesperson of the BJP, Avni Bansal of the Congress Party, Dr. S.A.S. Hafizullah, Spokesperson of the DMK with us. Also joining me in the studio today, Nalin Mehta, Managing Editor, moneycontrol.in, and one of our resident experts here during 2024 general elections. A big thanks to all of you for joining us. Dr. Hafizullah, I'm starting with you because Tamil Nadu is going to be such a big focus. So far, about 62% voting. How do you look at the polling percentages so far?
See, actually, this was kind of expected for the fact that when the election was started, it looked like a multi-corner elections. But as it progressed, we see it was a unipolar election completely favoring the DMK. So whatever voter turnout the Tamil Nadu has seen is the DMK voters have turned out to polling. And if there was some anti-incumbency as the BJP had been claiming against the DMK government, that was the claim of all the spokespersons who were opposing the DMK said that there is massive anti-incumbency in the state against the DMK government which ruled for 3 years. Hence, there's going to be a massive turnout against the DMK. That was the narrative that was...
But generally speaking, a higher turnout also can mean a vote for change.
Exactly, it is not higher. That is what I'm telling. That it is not higher. It is lesser compared to 2014 and 2019.
No, but this is still 5 p.m. Don't you expect it to go as high up as 72, 73?
In 1 hour, no election. I have followed election is not going to jump to 10%. So, as I rightly said, have been saying that it appeared to be a multi-cornered election. But factually, it was a unipolar election.
Okay. Can I take that to Nalin?
You split out few constituencies.
Yeah.
You split out few constituencies. I will talk about it. The constituencies where the voter turnout is high, reportedly, where the constituencies where we expected and we are seeing a bipolar election. So wherever there is a competition on the field between two candidates, relatively voter turnout is high. On the constituencies where voter turnout is less, it is in favor of DMK.
Well, that's very convenient for you. But let me go across to Nalin. Nalin, how do you read the numbers? If there was a equal voting turnout in Tamil Nadu as last time around, as the last two elections, what does that say? If it was to surpass last two times, what does that say?
So I think if you look at it statistically and in physiological terms, and the traditional conventional wisdom used to be a higher turnout means a vote for change.
Yes.
But I don't think that holds up statistically or psychologically.
Okay.
There are umpteen examples of both ways. Well, because the way Indian voters have started voting in the last 10 years has changed, right? So anti-incumbency, what used to be the norm of anti-incumbency has also become in certain places a pro-incumbency.
Yeah.
So what we can say, I don't think we can draw any sweeping conclusions from the numbers as they stand today. The one conclusion we can make, I think, and it wouldn't be premature to do that, is that the numbers seem roughly on par with what was last time.
Yes.
At the 5 o'clock numbers, there was 8, 9, 10% difference.
Yeah.
So normally if it continues at this pace, it should match roughly in the same ballpark. One of the concerns in this election has been that a lower lack of interest, relatively speaking.
Or enthusiasm, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if the numbers hold up, then that means that's not the case. And
Well,
it is a far more normal
certainly in
election.
Tamil Nadu, that should not be the case.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
one state where the election is actually quite hot. If it's Thanda everywhere else, at least in Tamil Nadu, it's pretty hot.
Yeah, but in Tamil Nadu also there are factors of while DMK is the dominant party and the BJP is trying to find green shoots in Tamil Nadu, I think there are issues around incumbency with DMK as well in certain seats.
Yeah, well, certainly the DMK, one, as I said, they swept. Usually they exchange hands, the DMK and the ADMK, but they swept both the last Lok Sabha. They're looking for a repeat this time around, and they swept the last state elections as well. So actually this should have been an election for the AIADMK to really be in the forefront. That hasn't happened because the BJP has kind of stolen their march. But I want to go across to RP Singh. RP Singh, if you look at the first phase and you look at the strike rate of the BJPs from last time around to in 2019. This is your toughest phase, isn't it? But are you more confident this time around? Because certainly in states like Uttar Pradesh, the situation has changed on ground. In Western UP, that is.
Well, when it comes to Uttar Pradesh, we are sweeping the elections, whether it's Western UP or whether it's the Eastern UP. We are 100%. All the Hindi heartland we are sweeping. Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, whenever the phases come, and whenever, even today, Bastar, we are winning hands down. But that point aside, we are making a dent this time in Tamil Nadu and Kerala both. My friend from DMK can say whatever he wants to say on ground. We have been also tracking the reports. We have got very good feedback, and then I'm not preempting the results, but yes, it will be astonishing for everyone.
Astonishing.
Tamil Nadu and Kerala, and also, yeah, can I give me another? And also, we are going to do very good with our alliance partner in Andhra also. Karnataka, we know the outcome. Everyone knows the outcome. That is going to be wonderful. And then probably 25, 26 seats with the alliance partner in Karnataka also.
No, I'll come to other states in South. No, I understand the point you're trying to make here, the larger South India push that you're trying to make. I'll come to that, as we progress now in phases. Kerala is next, of course, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh in phase 4, etc. But let's focus on Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu, RP saying, you look at the battle that the BJP has fought, no doubt, you've taken the, bull by the horns and you've taken the charge to the DMK. But does that work in Tamil Nadu? This phase is going to give us the answer to that. So when you say astonishing, what are the parameters of an astonishing result for the BJP in Tamil Nadu?
I'll give you the answer. Remember, some 10 years back, no one believed that we'll do well in Bengal. I mean, everyone used to say no way for BJP in Bengal. It used to be just between TMC and left parties and Congress playing in between the two. I mean, between the two. Today, both the parties have been virtually wiped off, and we are the party there which is taking TMC head on. Mark my word, by next assembly election 2026, BJP will get into that space which the opposition space and the ruling space. We will be the party which will be contesting pitch against DMK, and then we'll go on ground. We'll working very hard, and that's ultimately the outcome will be there on similar lines as West Bengal.
Okay, this is interesting because Dr. Hafizullah, the BJP can claim they've got a precedent to this. Nobody gave them a chance in West Bengal. And similarly, nobody is giving them a chance in Tamil Nadu. But look at what they achieved, both in Lok Sabha and in Assembly in West Bengal in limited amount of time.
One of their alliance partner who came out and openly gave a press meet saying, I asked only for 1 seat, but BJP pushed me with 2 seats. That is the situation of alliance there. People from their own party are reluctant to contest elections. Their alliance partners are reluctant to contest elections. They had to force people to contest on seats. If what the BJP is trying to claim is true, then why would his alliance partner, BJP's alliance partner, come on and say, I wanted just 1 seat and BJP is forcing me to contest on 2 seats? That is the fact. And the Tamil Nadu is more an ideological ground. Unlike
so was West Bengal. No, West Bengal was also very much an ideological battleground.
But no, I am telling you, the left ideology might look to have been weak, but Tamil Nadu, the Dravidian ideology is strong. That is why even the alliance partners of the BJP, they did not welcome decisions made by the BJP. They strongly talk about Dravidian politics. I am talking about alliance partners. You take the BJP's alliance is an oxymoron in Tamil Nadu, except for the BJP. The rest of every alliance partner in Tamil Nadu is against NEET. This is the kind of khichdi alliance that the BJP has made just to make and project itself as a viable opponent in Tamil Nadu. You take all the different parties who have come up with election manifesto in BJP alliance are contradicting with the BJP.
Okay, so fair point. Fair point. RP Singh, you want to respond to that very quickly before I go to Avni Bansal as well?
Very, very small point. Shivani, I'll ensure this gentleman sits with me on the 4th of June when the results are there.
I'll invite you both.
Program, since it will start very early morning. And I'm saying it with complete confidence. Please ensure this.
Okay.
And then I don't want to predict things right now. But let the outcome be there, let the result be there, and we will talk about this.
Yeah, Dr. Hafizullah is giving you a thumbs up. He's up for it. So both of you join us as early as possible on June 4. Great sporting spirit. I want to go across to Avni Bansal also. Avni, I'm getting figures that West Bengal polling till 5 p.m. is already 77.57%. Highest amongst the states and UTs polling today. So very good for West Bengal. This time more or less calm, and we hope that continues. Now the question for the Congress party is, and I'll bring in Nalin on this as well. You know, actually in the first phase, the question for the Congress party is, will you even keep what you had from last time around? Which was, you know, a seat in Rajasthan, a seat in Madhya Pradesh, maybe a few in Chhattisgarh. You've lost the state of Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh again. In Assam, maybe in Tamil Nadu, you'll keep what you had, or, you know, whatever was the alliance breakup at percentages. But the challenge for the Congress is you're looking even weaker than you did in 2019.
So,
yeah,
Avni
Shivani.
first, I'll come to you now. Yeah.
Yeah, Shivani, thanks for that question. But, you know, sometimes I really wonder to myself, where does BJP get its all the overconfidence that BJP spokesperson and BJP in general has? I mean, as far as the South Indian states are concerned, I think the writing is on the wall. I mean, speaking of Tamil Nadu and Kerala, I don't think they're winning a single seat. Forget about, BJP, up ki baar, 400 par. And even when it comes to North India, I think, the moment BJP people say up ki baar, and, North India is saying, yaar, bas karo yaar. So I mean, to your question, is Congress going to be weaker? Then absolutely out of question. Not just the Congress, I think the whole of the alliance. I think we are definitely going to do much better than the previous elections. So South India, I mean, we are definitely, BJP can try in 2026. I mean, the BJP spokesperson said, sure, we'll see what happens in 2026. But I mean, speaking of 2024, we are very confident that there is no question of entry for the BJP. They can try as much as they want and exude as much overconfidence in TV debates, but the numbers are not backing them up. As far as North India is concerned,
yes,
even
talk about
like
North India, talk about Uttar Pradesh. Let's talk about Eastern India, where, Assam and other states. Let's talk about Rajasthan, half of it roughly is polling. Let's talk about Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh.
Absolutely. Let's come to the North, Shivani, then. So at least you've exceeded the point, I hope, that South India, BJP has no chance. Now, speaking of North India, I think the alliance is looking much better. I'm confident that both in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, considered largely as traditionally BJP bastions, I think BJP is the one who is going to, perform much lesser than what they compared to last time. We are definitely sort of, doing
on the basis of what, Avni? On the basis of what? This is sounding like wishful thinking.
Well, the point is, as the BJP spokesperson said, 4th of June, hopefully, please invite me as well, and we will see the numbers, and then I can tell you on the basis of what. But so much work has gone in. But I just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
See, even in Madhya Pradesh, the voter turnout is not just great. I mean, Chandwada in particular has seen something like 73%, which is way above the national average. So I think North India, we are doing better than last time. BJP, South, there is no question. So overall, if you actually compare from the previous election, Congress and the alliance right now, our alliance stands in a much better position, and BJP, no question of 400 par.
Okay. I asked this question, Nalin, because actually if you look, sir, I'll come back to you. If you look at some of the campaigning in some of, states like Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, it's not what you expect a general election that is being fought tooth and nail is supposed to look. In fact, that low enthusiasm, because it seems like it's one-way stream rolling, is worrying the BJP also, because that's not how you actually enthuse even your cadre and your constituents to come out and vote.
So I think in this phase, Shivani, this phase was more for the opposition to defend. They had about 48 seats to defend from last time, as opposed to 43 of the NDA. The Congress had 14 of these. I think what we are seeing in this election, and each state is slightly different. So in UP, for example, where the main challenger is the SP, we've not seen Akhilesh campaigning that much, apart from the family pocket boroughs and so on. So, there is the individual candidates are fighting it out, but at the party level, you're not seeing that kind of a mobilization.
Even the India Alliance in total.
That's true. And for the Congress as well in Rajasthan, you are seeing a fight in certain constituencies by local candidates.
Yes.
But as a party infrastructure seems to be kind of, not really there in the fight.
Is it because they've given up the fight in North India? They're focusing their energies on states they feel would be harder for the BJP? This is like, we can't really beat the BJP in Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh.
I'm not so sure about that. I think a lot of that has got to do with a lack of cohesion at the central levels of the party. Because at the ground level, the candidates who are good and feisty, they are giving
They're
a good
fighting,
fight.
yeah.
In certain constituencies where they are strong.
Yeah, and you know, in the 8 seats that are polling in Uttar Pradesh today, the 5 of them had actually gone to the opposition. Of
Yeah,
course,
exactly.
SP, BSP had fought together. The BSP factor, how do you look at that, Nalin, this time
So the 8 seats that, like you said, they're Western UP seats. 3. So in fact, the opposition had won the majority of them because the SP, BSP. This time, I think the one state where the BJP has headroom to grow in North India, it is UP.
It is UP.
Which is paradoxical because the BJP had the majority of seats last time there. The fact that the BSP-SP alliance is not there this time is to the advantage of the BJP, because the BJP always benefits in a multi-party contest in a state like UP. With the Mayawati vote, even in the UP elections of 2022, we saw a similar thing, that when the Mayawati vote declined, firstly, a lot of the vote which is not with the BJP went not to the main challenger but to BSP. So it sort of cuts the opposition vote. The second thing that happens with Mayawati is that when some of the non-Jatav Dalits leave, they are more likely to go to the BJP than to the SP.
Yeah.
So in that sense, Mayawati is in many ways helps the BJP.
Yeah, that's why when they fought the elections together, you saw the SP vote still come to the BSP, but not so much the BSP vote go to the SP. It did benefit the SP, that alliance. And I think those learnings were made. Just very quickly, before I go to RP Singh, Avni, don't you think this is a bit of its trouble for you? Because your alliance leaders, the likes of Rahul Gandhi, Akhilesh Yadav, sure, Priyanka Gandhi seen a little bit here and there. Akhilesh did a rally in Pilibhit. You've got Rahul and Akhilesh doing a very late, customary press conference, almost on the eve of campaigning. There was something wrong as far as campaigning for Uttar Pradesh is concerned.
Shivani, while I agree with the earlier point about, how because we don't have a SP-BSP alliance this time, that might look on the face of it like giving a slight edge to the BJP. I will concede to that point. But I completely strongly disagree on the larger point made about the campaigning strategy. I mean, I think, this time, really a very interesting alliance has come together. And it's, of course, this kind of an alliance comes with difficulties. So I think the party is really contesting at 2 levels where obviously each candidate of the alliance is going all out. We are seeing that very clearly because, BJP, all that the BJP needs to do, even somebody like Kangana Ranawat is saying, she has nothing to show for her work. She's saying, PM Modi ne jo kiya hai, wo kiya hai, right? And we are fighting an ideological battle where we are saying, we are going to ask you for votes on the basis of the work we have done, not on the basis of one man. That's not how a democracy runs. So when you are trying to, fight a battle like that, you have to fight it at 2 levels. On the one hand, each candidate has to do well. But on the other hand, all the alliance partners have really also been trying to do their best within their party, but also come together. And I think that's a much more layered exercise which can't be simplified, by making generalized statements like this.
Have
so I
they
think
done
doing our
enough though?
best
Is a
on every
question that
level.
will be asked in Uttar Pradesh. Let's see how the rest of the campaign progresses. Just the fact that the Amethi Raebareli contests have not been decided by the Congress party just goes on to show, what's happening as far as the Congress and the UP is concerned and the larger India alliance. But RP Singh, you wanted to come in very quickly, please?
Well, on Uttar Pradesh, just a small point, that they have not held any rally together. They just had a press conference, which was at the last fag end, and then nothing more than that. And then in that press conference, there was no agenda for Uttar Pradesh. It was just, do bhai saath aaye hain, two boys have come together, and that's all, nothing more than that. That has happened earlier also. These two were partners earlier also, and they lost badly. They were routed badly. Be prepared for a total rout in Uttar Pradesh.
Total rout in Uttar Pradesh. We'll wait and see how it goes. Certainly this, possibly the next one is going to be the toughest one for the BJP because this was the area they lost most of the seats from 2014 to 2019. But that farmer distress and other RLD factor is just not anti-BJP as much as last time around. So they're more confident this time around. Whether they're able to better what they had in 2014 or not, that's the real question in Uttar Pradesh. But I want to go back across to the larger question of the BJP hunger to break into states like Tamil Nadu. Nalin, I wanted to come to you on this because RP Singh mentioned, and we've been all talking about this, very difficult state, tough state, tough nut to crack, but so was West Bengal. They did it, right, in 10 years.
That's true. But I think West Bengal and Tamil Nadu are different in certain ways. In West Bengal, the BJP was also emerged as the anti-incumbency force against Mamata Banerjee, in the sense that everybody who was opposed to Mamata Banerjee kind of coalesced around the BJP, and the left collapsed. So a lot of that vote went to the BJP. What's happening in Tamil Nadu, as opposed to say what happened in Telangana, where the BJP also emerged as a new force 5 or 6 years back, or in West Bengal, is that I think we are seeing a new ideological battle in Tamil Nadu in a way that has not been done for a long while, in the sense that the BJP is talking about a post-Periyar politics. The BJP is talking about a politics which is not Dravidian in that sense, and it's harking back to Tamil tradition for that.
And how Tamil tradition is actually Indian tradition.
Absolutely.
There's no contradiction, because so far we've seen a line drawn between us versus them in Tamil Nadu politics. And actually, I think the BJP is trying to blur that line.
So both the ADMK and the DMK come from the same ideological positioning, even though they are arch rivals. What the BJP is trying to do is to create a new post Dravidian kind of narrative, which in many ways it's actually fighting the next election rather than this one. What it's doing is creating the basis to grow, grow some green shoots, and to emerge as the next kind of force for next time.
So Tamil Nadu is done. All of the seats have gone to poll. So I can ask you this today, not for other states. What is your prediction?
Okay. One should always be careful about seats, but I would say that I think we can expect a significant increase of the BJP vote share. I think we can see evidence of that.
I think their max was 5.7%.
Yeah, so I think it would be safe to say it would be definitely in double digits, and a good number there.
Yeah, Dr. Hafizullah. It will be
digit for BJP.
It will be futile to ask you for a prediction, because all of you have been saying 39 out of 39.
Single digit for BJP, and your own panelist Nalin Mehta has agreed that this election is not for the BJP. BJP has no role to play in terms of winning the seat.
No, I don't think that's exactly what he said. He said they're building up to the next elections. No, so you're building up to the next elections. If they manage to break through the double figure mark, you'll have to contend with them. I think the point is that the DMK has been wishing away the BJP. The reality maybe will settle only on June 4. 1 second, Dr. Hafizullah, I'll just articulate my point. The point is that the BJP is the kind of party that doesn't go anywhere just because it suffers an electoral setback, whether it happens in this election or not. In Bengal, they've been knocking on the door and they've finally managed to breach the door, right? So even if you don't agree with that precedent and comparison, this party is not going anywhere. You will have to contend with them in next elections.
The party is here for quite some time. In 2014, when BJP swept the entire country, Tamil Nadu showed a different way. When in 2019, BJP swept the entire country, Tamil Nadu showed a different way. In 2024, it is the Tamil Nadu's way that the rest of the country is going to show. BJP can continue to be here. There will be a negligible force in Tamil Nadu. Here the politics is going to be around Tamil identity. It is going to be Dravidian. It is going to be social justice oriented, which the BJP has time and again denied the due rights that the Tamil culture and the Tamil rights deserve.
Okay.
You're talking about a financial issue. The state autonomy is a problem in Tamil Nadu. Here you are crushing that. State autonomy of the Tamil Nadu governor sits and runs a parallel government. How do you expect the BJP to grow? You sit and talk.
You're talking about the governor issue.
The father of Tamil Nadu.
Okay, yes. Fair enough. I have 30 seconds left. Yes, RP Singh, respond to that.
BJP at bay.
The BJP type of politics just doesn't work in Tamil Nadu. That's what most experts believe. Your entire politics is different.
Well, there's a new era of politics in Tamil Nadu now, and it is this narrow-mindedness of the Dravidian party saying that Tamil Nadu is confined to Dravidian politics. No, and Tamil Nadu is much broader and bigger and then much wider than the Dravidian politics. And then, mark my word, this is the beginning, and then this will end up by dislodging DMK from the state. And also, how can they forget the anti-corruption tirade? I mean, the sort of corrupt ministers they had who are in jail. People, when they go to vote, they understand this. And then sort of dynastic
actually,
politics
that's a good question.
Making the Tamil Nadu suffer.
No, but sir, I'll just leave everyone with this thought. Corruption is an issue, and corruption is always an issue in all elections. But does the public in certain states vote out a corrupt government? I'm not sure. The evidence is not there. Yes, Dr. Hafizullah, very quickly, please.
No. Very, very nice of the BJP to bring up corruption. Then your alliance partners, at least 4 to 5 of them are having corruption charges put out by your own government in Tamil Nadu. TTV Dinagaran, you arrested and kept him in Tihar jail. What local standard do you have to talk about corruption?
Okay. I have to leave it at that. I have to absolutely leave it at that. I've run out of time. Whether corruption is actually the issue on which people vote somebody in or out, I think that evidence is thin, and that's true. That's what the state of affairs is. In some states, people may talk of corruption. In other states, it may become a big national issue, but not in some states where people are voted in or out on that issue. But anyways, the verdict is being cast still, and it's being locked in the EVMs. Will be opened on June 4. I'll invite most of our guests back on the day, and we'll of course see which way Tamil Nadu especially is going. Time for a very short break. On the other side, we are